behind this curtain.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Chrissy with you here. Happy Friday. Thanks for spending your morning with us. We appreciate it. Portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at Jasper Junction, at the junction of 14 and 231 in Rensselaer. You know, if you're looking to make your house a home, you should really head over to Jasper Junction. There is such cool stuff there. They have something there for everyone at the junction of 14 and 231 in Rensselaer. Also want to mention our friends over at Jasper County REMC, powering up Touhyville each and every morning right here on the Q and 98 Gold, and right now on video. We are up on our YouTube channels and our YouTube channel. We just have the one. And then our Facebook channels as well. Also want to mention Sanders Cycle. What's your passion? At Sanders Cycle, it's motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides. They have the best that Kawasaki has to offer. Stop by and see them on 231 in Rensselaer. Visit online at sanderscycle.com. And be sure to like Sanders Cycle on Facebook. All right. Head over and answer our poll question today. We're trying to figure out, or we're asking you guys to tell us some random, funny, silly ways that you've hurt yourself. Chrissy's hurt herself in so many, many ways.
Too many to,
yes,
I mean, it's...
yes. Falling, walking to your car. I remember that was just last year.
I forgot about that one.
You said there was one where you took a header over your bike while you were riding around through the grass.
Mm-hmm. Didn't realize there was a hole, and I flipped up over the handlebars, flew myself right off the bike.
Yep. That's a good one. So tell us some of those. All right. So friend of the program, Dawn Wells. You know, we were talking before about James Cameron getting called for all the things. Now that these people were looking for the Titanic, and they're like, "Oh, how can we tie in James Cameron?" You know,
yeah.
I'm sure a couple of people left messages for Leonardo DiCaprio, and he's like, "I'm not calling them back." And said, "What am I going to talk about? That she should have let me on the door? I mean, what am I going to talk about?" You know, so, but if you know, Dawn Wells wasn't, you know, stop with the music, I got to do something. You know, if Dawn Wells wasn't, you know, like dead.
Hi, this is Dawn Wells. Well, Mary Ann from Gilligan's Island.
If I wasn't dead, I'd be on their show.
Yeah. Listen to her voice.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, this is Dawn Wells. Well, Mary Ann from Gilligan's Island. You know what? If that professor could have just built a radio, I would have been listening to Thief Touhy.
What are you noticing about her voice?
She's very staccato. She's almost got the transatlantic, you know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's good stuff. I love that kind of speak.
Well, if she was still alive and I had her number, I'd call her and say, "Hey, you want to talk to us about Tina Louise? Because she's complaining that she's getting no money for her Funko Pop."
Yeah,
she complains a lot. I remember over the years she's been complaining about this. Every time something comes up with Gilligan's Island, she complains. So Funko put out a pop of Ginger earlier this year. And she doesn't see a dime of it because supposedly it's based on the character and not Tina herself. It's particularly insulting since the cast of the show never got residuals, even though it's been in reruns pretty much constantly since the 60s. Tina says, quote, "I'm grateful for what I have. I have enough, but this is not right. I would have hoped that Warner Brothers would have considered me when they were licensing the rights to my likeness on these dolls." I have to tend to agree with her.
Yeah,
It's been long enough, guys. Okay, I realize it wasn't a thing back then, and you know, but seeing how things have changed, and it's not like there's a lot of them left, if any. I think she might be the last
only
one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you reach out and just say, "Hey, let's give you a little something."
Yeah,
give her a little something. She's 89 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it says she's the last surviving castaway. Yeah.
I'm kind of curious. I was looking at her IMDb. I'm not sure what else has she really done. Maybe that's, you know, maybe that's her claim to fame is Gilligan's Island.
Oh, I'm sure it's her claim to fame. She may have popped up in a couple other things here and there. But
yeah. Oh, she was in Stepford Wives in 1975.
A long time ago. It was 47 years ago.
Wow, she has an extensive. Sorry, she's been in lots of stuff, but yeah. Well, I'm just, you know.
Anything since 1975?
The Love Boat.
Well,
she played Betty Bricker in the Love Boat 2 episodes.
Of course she did.
I'll have you know.
Yes, you'll have me know.
She was on Married with Children 1 episode.
All right.
Yeah.
See, folks are trying to get her some cash.
Yeah, it looks like she's done a lot of. Oh, she was on Roseanne, uncredited. Excuse me.
What? Why was she uncredited on Roseanne?
I don't know. 1995 got me.
That's very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like, kind of like she said, you would think after all this time, Warner Brothers could go, okay, yeah, we know it's not you, but it's you, and here's a couple of bucks. I mean, what is it to Warner Brothers to throw her? I don't know. I mean, I know it's not a lot of money, but $700,000.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be
something.
okay. You know what they said though, from the business aspect, we should really do these Gilligan Islands one. Or,
Yeah.
I can't speak because there are no rights. They didn't have them then. They didn't set him up. This is great. It'll be a total moneymaker. That's what the business side of it is. So,
sure, I get it.
Yeah.
But is it really going to hurt the business side to pay this poor 89-year-old woman a piece? Even if you just tell her, listen, we're just going to give you 1% of all of them that sell.
Yeah.
Or we'll give you 50 cents on everyone that sells. They sell for $20 or whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
She can't make something off of it.
Who's buying these?
Collectors?
Yeah, but like, what's the demo for those Funko Pop things? Like, who buys them? I don't understand who buys. Is it just any
collectors?
Any kind of collector of anything? That's why there's so many different types.
So there's people that just collect Funko Pops.
Okay.
There's probably Gilligan's Island merchandise collectors.
People. Okay.
There's weirdo Tina Louise fans.
Okay. All right, I guess so. Yeah, that makes sense.
Nostalgic TV collectors. I don't know. There's all kinds of different collectors.
Okay.
I mean, you have 2 fake geese at your house. Anybody collects anything.
Yeah, I know. I guess I see that. And I've looked at these a lot. I mean, I'm like, oh, that's cool, but I wouldn't buy it.
Right, but there's not really anything that you're super duper into. Like collecting. I mean, you like tiny things, but
yeah.
I mean, I guess you collect that. You collect rubber ducks, but that's like a family thing.
Oh yeah, I would say that. Yeah. From other places, rubber ducks from other places. They have to be from abroad. Wait, what's abroad mean? Maybe not.
It's like an older woman. No.
Yes. Sure.
So, but for me, I've got all kinds of Batman stuff.
Yeah, you have a real specific genre.
Right.
So I don't understand that part. That's what it is. Yeah. The liking something so much that's what you always gravitate to. Yeah.
I guess for the closest thing I can think of for you would be Sasquatch. But you like shirts and stuff, but you don't have like little figures of Sasquatch. You don't have like
But I had my eye on one for the yard, but then I thought better of it.
How big was it? I want to know.
It's like 6 foot tall.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a good chance the police are going to get called. Because people aren't going to know. And they're going to see this thing in the yard at night, and it's going to look like someone's stalking the yard.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm not good with themes, or patterns, I change stuff so often. Like, my house looks like a person with ADD decorated because there's so many different patterns in every room. So I'm not good with continuing a theme.
Okay. Yeah. By the way, when you asked who collects these things, Hannah says nerds, Chrissy. Nerds. And then she says like me and Jeremy.
Oh, do you guys have some?
So maybe they collect Funko Pops.
They might. I'm not sure.
I have a whole line of Batman Funko Pops. Like it's Batman, Robin, Batgirl, Catwoman, the Joker.
But which one? Do they have to go together, right?
And what do you mean?
Like, is it the 60s Batman? So you have to buy it, are they numbered or?
Most of the stuff that I have is the 60s Batman, but I have a giant Funko Pop that's like a really big collector thing. And when I say giant, it's like a foot tall of the 60s Batman.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Hannah says, Hannah, you put it out there just so you're aware.
How do I not know this?
She says, I have the full NSYNC crew. So in Funko Pop.
That I could get on board with. Also, how did I not know that you have the full NSYNC crew?
I don't know.
Wow.
Are you only allowed in her kitchen?
Yeah, I'm only allowed in the kitchen.
She also says, and almost all the Stranger Things characters. There you go.
All right. Well.
See, good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start. Is there a line of Sasquatch ones or?
I'm sure there is.
All right.
All right. Well, that's one of the 3 stories that I was going to get to. I had no idea that we'd end up that far down a rabbit hole on Funko Pop. So we'll have to get to some of the other things. We've got Elvis Presley's, or Priscilla Presley. The Elvis estate is mad at Priscilla for a movie that they say is a money grab. We've got Mario Lopez, possibly the host of Wheel of Fortune, and Kevin Costner's wife wants a whole lot of money to raise their kids. So, so we're going to get to that coming up on the next segment that we do. But right now, I will take the third caller, 219-866-4104, and we will give away a 4-pack of Deep River Water Park tickets. So 219-866-4104. What did I say? The fourth caller? Take the fourth caller, and we will give away a 4-pack of Deep River Water Park tickets. 219-866-4104.
Red, white, and dew savings are heating.